Okay.
And we're live, we're live, we're live. Yes, we are. Getting ready with a minute to go. All right. And we're live, we're live, we're live. Yes. Getting ready with a minute to go. Oh, wait. Welcome to another episode of Hashtag I'm Just Saying. I'm yours truly, MemeMichelle. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I want you to get involved. I want you to ask questions. I want you to leave your comments, use your emojis. And if you are new to my channel, please subscribe and click the bell for notifications because December is going to be a live month. I'm telling you, we are here today. We're having holiday cocktails for conversation. And I'm here with some of my besties. You know, some people only have one best friend, right? I am blessed to have a plethora. Now, my circle is the small, but I just think all of my friends are my best friend. Everybody has a purpose. You know, like you're a best friend, you know, you're a best friend, and our relationships may be different. You know, am I making sense? But I don't have any favorites because I love them all like they came straight from my mother's womb. So y'all, Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
So before we get to talking about our Thanksgiving, we're going to talk about these cocktails for conversation. So usually I do like a whole show dedicated to cocktails, Christmas cocktails for conversation, but we usually have a panel and I usually make a array of drinks. But since we're virtual, I'm not an alcoholic, I figure we all just make something different, even if it's just a glass of wine. But I made a gingerbread man, which consists of 1 ounce of the peppermint vodka, 1 ounce of the vanilla stoli, 1 ounce of Bailey's, and 4 ounces of the ready-made Kahlu'a mudslide. So after I put that in the shaker, I shook it up real good. I rimmed my glass with a little chocolate syrup and topped it with some whipped cream. Woo. I couldn't wait for the show.
So jealous right now.
It tastes like a gingerbread man. And I'm supposed to have a little gingerbread man cookie on there, but ain't nobody got time for that. I wasn't going to the grocery store for that. But I did make homemade oatmeal chocolate chip cookies, which I make for my friends every year for Christmas. But since, you know, it's time for me to get back on my program because I'm spreading like mayo, I just made a few. Did you enjoy yours, Delana?
I did.
And baby, I'm telling you, we were sitting there doing some work.
Sitting here with me.
We were sitting there doing some work last night, and she pretty much ate all of them cookies. I said, well, I better make some more then. So, since I'm talking to you, Delana, what's your cocktail for conversation?
My cocktail for conversations, well, so your fans know I really don't drink. So I have the Gold Peak sweet tea with a little splash of lemon juice and 1 pack of stevia. And it's quite refreshing.
Then she said 1 pack of stevia. Now, let me tell you something. Mm-hmm. If you want to doctor that glass of tea up, she got peach tea. Get you some of that peach crown. Put like 1 ounce in there over some ice. Delicious. And another thing with that peach crown, you know, when you get up on Christmas morning and you have your mimosas, add you a few ounces of your peach crown to your mimosas. I'm telling you, it's going to change your life. That's a holiday cocktail message. All right, Kim, what you got?
Well, I went really simple. I went to my favorite, Stella Rosa Black. So I'm having me a nice, quiet glass of wine.
Yeah. Now, here's what the Stella Rosa is. You know, it comes in blueberry. It comes in pineapple. It comes in mango. If you want to make a Christmas punch, use your base, a Stella Rose base, because it's kind of sweet and it's kind of bubbly. And then you can add, like, if you need a little extra kick, you can add you a little vodka or a little rum to it. Put you some fruit in there. Put you some cranberries. You know, cranberry is the fruit of the holiday. Put you some cranberries in there. You know, I'm telling you, I would have made a punch, but it's just me. Who gonna drink that? Tina don't drink. Y'all, you in Louisiana and Delana don't drink, so I was like, I'm not gonna make that punch. So, ladies,
Make Christmas.
we waiting on Tracy. Tracy had an appointment today to get her lashes done. So she told me she wasn't going to be on right at 5. I said, that's fine. When you get there, then just get on, and because I want to see what kind of cocktail she having today too. So how was y'all's Thanksgiving?
Well, mine was really quiet. As you know, I'm in Lake Charles, and we just went back to phase 2 restricted. So there's really nothing open. So it was just my sister and my daughter and her boyfriend, and we just kind of sat around and ate, and that was about it.
Tell me about your Christmas dinner.
Mimi, why you want to make me go there?
Right, tell me about your Thanksgiving dinner.
Hopefully my family is not watching right now. I usually do the cooking on Thanksgiving and Christmas. I decided I wasn't going to cook. I'm just going to say that probably was not the best idea, and it will never happen again. We actually had stove top stuffing.
For Thanksgiving?
I played Delana. You know, I called you last night.
I yelled when you walked out the house, don't forget your macaroni and cheese. And
okay. We don't want to talk about macaroni and cheese either, because my daughter decided she was going to make macaroni and cheese because she has become an expert in macaroni and cheese.
Oh, my baby not cook?
She is a great cook, but not of macaroni and cheese. So the family was good. The visitation was great. The food, well, we're thankful.
So, Delana, tell me about your Thanksgiving.
It was stressful and delightful.
Okay, break
it that way. So, Wednesday night, my cousin and I stayed up. She flew in, so we stayed up cooking. And I had to make my dressing that night and my pies. And so we stayed up until about 4 o'clock in the morning doing that. My brother was my sous chef, so he had cut all my potatoes, did all my chopping of my celery, green pepper, onion, all that for the dressing. And his girlfriend made the cornbread for me because, you know, I'm a one-armed bandit. I have a broken arm. So the next day, got the macaroni and cheese, the sweet potatoes done, the mashed potatoes. My husband made the greens. He went with his fraternity brothers to fry the turkey. I made the ham. So we had a full spread, Kim, with lemon meringue pies, sweet potato pies. My brother made a lemon cake. So we had the desserts going. So, but this is the deal. Because I stayed up till 4, I got back up at 8:30 and finished cooking. By the time all the family got here, we ate about 4 o'clock. So I ate, and we were supposed to play games, which is traditional for us during the holidays. I went to lay down just for a minute. I was out for about 4 hours, 3, 4 hours, 4 hours. So just out. So they woke me up when my brother and them were ready to leave. I said, "What about the games? Are we going to play?" So we played left, right, center. We played that for money. So I was calling on the Lord. I went before the throne of grace, expecting to win, but the odds were not forever in my favor on Thanksgiving. So my cousin that flew in from Florida, she won all our money.
Wow.
All of it.
Well, we didn't.
All of it. You won all of it, Dana. All of it. She in the other room. Talking about I made it seem so wrong. She won all our money, but it was a good time. Like him, the fellowship was good with family, but the food was really good. The food was really good.
Question: do you have any left?
I do. I do. So I've been eating on it for the past couple of days. I didn't eat a lot on Thanksgiving, but today I actually got in the kitchen and fried some chicken and made potatoes au gratin and some sweet peas. So we got some different food for today. So, but there
Well,
is some Thanksgiving food left. There's
when,
macaroni for you, Mimi.
when
There's
you
still
come
some.
back, I need a plate of the plethora of things that you've
The
made
plate of
today
the plethora. I
and
got you.
Thanksgiving.
And Thanksgiving.
And I'm
I
gonna
got
come get it. You just let me know when you get back home.
Okay.
Because our
From my airport
Thanksgiving
run.
was a little different. We were supposed to go to St. Louis, but after I got COVID and the numbers got really high, we decided to cancel our tickets and stay home. So it was just me, my sister, and my aunt Snooky. And she came over. She was kind of tired. And actually, I was tired too because everybody wanted their hair done for Thanksgiving this year. I mean,
Mhm.
like everybody. So we had fried fish and spaghetti and a garlic bread. That's kind of something that we do in the Midwest. I don't know if they do it anywhere else, like where you make the spaghetti like regular, like with all the meat and the sauce, and then that's your side, and then you fry up your fish and have garlic bread, and that's what we
Oh,
had.
that's different.
Yeah,
I
and
call that a Chicago meal. That I first learned that in Chicago because
it's
I'm
a
like, we
Midwest
having fish
thing.
with the spaghetti? Wait, what?
Yeah, and it's delicious. You don't knock it till you try it. So because we weren't at home, we cooked a St. Louis dish, a Midwest dish. And then what we did was the entire family, because I sent out a scripture every morning to my family. And then my aunt would post the song, like the praise and worship song. And then we just kind of communicate that way. So what we did is we did that for Thanksgiving. The thread just kept going and going and going. Even after I posted the scripture, it never stopped. And what we did was we sent everybody kept posting past holiday photos because we normally get together for Thanksgiving or Christmas or Christmas and New Year. So we just kept sending past pictures, and it was a bittersweet thing because I missed my mama, and I missed my cousins, and I missed, being with my family. But it was cold there, so that was cool because it was a good old 80 here, so I was okay with that. And that's what we did. So what was different for you this Thanksgiving? Like, what was more special? What? Okay, how can I word this? What are some things that you probably had taken for granted the past Thanksgivings when you had air that you have to wear a mask and you can have your big gathering? Because Delana, your house used to be packed on Thanksgiving.
Hmm.
You used to have or you're not going to even do your chicken and waffles this year, are you?
We're not going to be able to do it. We've been trying to figure out a way to host it outside,
Mm-hmm.
tented, and have heat lamps and things. But usually that brings about 130 people out. So I don't think we're going to be able to do it and make sure that everyone remains safe. And so that's the
Mm-hmm.
main thing. So speaking of that, Mimi, that is how it was different. So Thanksgiving usually is about maybe 20 people for us at the house, and we were just about nine or 10, just immediate family. Um, you know, checking temperatures, making sure everybody's good and all of that. Particularly for my mom because she's on her cancer journey. So with her being immunocompromised, we just have to make sure
Yeah.
everybody is extra precautious around her. But other than that, it really didn't feel very different.
Mm-hmm.
Just we didn't have as many people as we normally would have. We still had, just like I said, the immediate family. So a gathering with my husband and myself, both our moms. Both of us had one of our brothers here, or I only have one brother, but one of his brothers here, and then Deshaun and my cousin. So we only had one of our kids. So the others were in different areas. So it was a little different because we didn't have everybody, but it was good. So we were grateful. One that COVID has not touched our household, and that we were all safe from that and healthy from that. We all have issues, that we're dealing with, but it was just, we were extremely grateful for that because we just had attended a funeral of a friend of ours that passed from COVID. And so we know that it's still a very real and present danger,
Yeah.
for folks. So. Hey, Tracy.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna get to you, Kim. But Tracy, what's your cocktail for conversation? Or did you make
Well, I have this. I didn't get a chance to make it, but this cranberry sangria.
Ooh,
So let me get y'all what the recipe is.
okay.
All right.
Put it in the link below.
Oh yeah, I'll have to send it to y'all. Let me to the link below.
When I do the edit for the show, I'm
She'll
gonna put
do
it in
it.
the link
She'll
below
put
so
it
the
there.
Oh,
so my fans, my audience.
gotcha. Gotcha. So it's a cranberry sangria, right? So it takes fresh or frozen cranberries,
Okay.
okay, a cup of sugar,
Mm-hmm.
a cup of water, and then get you maybe a bottle of wine. They're saying fruity wine, but
That's
I
what
think,
and the Stella Rose will probably be good for that.
but you put sugar in it, so it may be too sweet for a person like me. Right, so me, I wouldn't do fruity. I'll do a cab or a red blend, right, and then a half a cup of brandy.
Mm.
So you're gonna take the first three ingredients, which was the cranberries, either frozen or fresh, the sugar and the water, and you're gonna put it over the stove and simmer and simmer that right together. Then you're gonna put it in a strainer
Trainer.
and just get the juices. So then you could discard all the cranberry and all that stuff once you're done with it. But you're gonna take that juice mixture, you're gonna mix it with your wine, you're gonna have your orange juice,
Okay.
right? So it's like a cup of orange juice, your half cup of brandy, and then that cranberry mix, and mix that all in with the wine and bow,
She said
garnish it, and then garnish it with your lime and
cranberry or
orange,
something. Yeah.
cranberry.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do for next week, I'm gonna make
Uh-huh.
that, and then I'm
Okay.
gonna know how that tastes. So this is what we're talking about right now, Tracy. Okay.
Okay.
We want to ask you because they already answered. What did you do for Thanksgiving this year?
So this year for Thanksgiving, we kept it small. Try to keep it in the law, the state law. So we had 6 people: my mom, my sister, my mother-in-law, of course, Mark, and then Demarcus.
Right.
And we just had our family meal. And then later that evening, my Oklahoma family that's still in Oklahoma, and we had some that was in Virginia Beach. We did a Zoom meeting, right?
Mm.
So we Zoomed, counted up, good laughs and jokes. We all agreed that we needed to all lose some weight because we all were pretty large. But it was a good as we eating Thanksgiving. Then we showing the meals, and some people's turkeys. I was like, my God, it wasn't nothing left, like a skeleton. But we had good times. We did. We had good times. And then later that evening, the girls came over with the grandbaby.
So Kim, what was different to you about this Thanksgiving opposed to any other Thanksgiving?
Well, of course, the size of relatives over, that was the biggest miss because we usually have about 20, 25 people, family come over. But the one thing that really has stuck out to me with Thanksgiving and the change in lifestyle and that sort of thing is that I find myself being a lot more grateful, even for the things that we don't have, because it's opened the door to experience things that you have taken for granted so many times. I find myself saying, I love you to my family and friends a lot more often now. So I'm almost like a minimalist now. Mm-hmm. I don't need all the big stuff. I don't need all the big hoopla. I just like the being with the family and the friends and this, with sisterhood.
Yes.
You can't beat it. You can't beat it. So I'm just a lot more grateful for those things that I've taken advantage or granted for before.
So what about you, Tracy? What was different about this Thanksgiving opposed to the others? Like what's
small, intimate?
Yeah.
The small, intimate settings, being able to go from house to house, you know how we do, hopping. So I missed that piece of it. And then not that we couldn't travel, is that I didn't want to travel.
Right.
But just to even see my Oklahoma family that I haven't seen all year. I mean, not at all, none. Just either Zoom or on conversation. So I missed that. I just missed that off in 2020. Just the whole, not just Thanksgiving, just not being able to touch feeling my family like I want to do.
Yes.
I think what I got for it, I'm just so grateful for like the small things, you know, even like this. Because I'm a hugger, you know, I like to go to me and Kim used to go to Fleming's and sit at the bar, and I would go live when we'd had 1-2 minutes and tell all her business and all mine. You know, it was nothing for me to go sit with Delana or, you know, come over Tracy's house, or we all get together on Sundays and just kind of get together, and we can't do that anymore. So I'm grateful for the friendships, because a lot of friendships didn't make it through this pandemic. That lets you know who your friends really are. I was saying before you came on that every friend that I pretty much have on my show, I consider a best friend, because I love you all like y'all my sisters. You know, some people just say, oh, that's my best friend, but the rest of my friend, I can't really separate, because y'all all have been good to me. Y'all all have been there for me when the chips are down, and I've been there for you guys, you know, in our private times, you know, like we talked about today. Everybody that wears a smile don't mean they happy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm just so grateful not to take life for granted anymore, not to take air for granted anymore. Like, who would have thought that we would be walking around in 2020 with a damn mask on?
Right.
Especially when everybody was like 2020 vision, it was going to be the bomb.
Yeah, I started out skinny in 2020.
That's right. We did vision boards and everything, didn't we?
We had great plans
on
for
top of
2020.
it.
Great
2020
plans
knocked
for
us all on
2020.
our butts.
But I think 2021 will be better. I just want it to happen expeditiously. You know, I don't want to be in the middle of 2021 still going through the same thing. So we need to be praying on one accord. So how do you plan to spend your Christmas? Because Christmas is going to be different this year too. Not unless some miraculous miracle comes about. Delana, what is your Christmas going to be like? Because it's not really about buying all these gifts anymore. You understand what I'm saying? That was that for us. Let me put that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's about celebrating our Savior.
Yes.
Even though he wasn't born in December, but you know, we But I think it's going to be pretty similar to Thanksgiving. I think it'll be the immediate family. Maybe we get our twins here. I'm not sure in the grandbaby, but I think it's gonna be small. And you're right. I'm not doing as much shopping this year as I normally would do, because I'm doing a lot, which I normally do online, but I'm just not really wanting to get out in the hustle and bustle. I went shopping last weekend for the first time really since the pandemic, to really like go to a mall, and that was the outlet mall outdoors, where it was a lot of room to move around and stuff, but you know, that was still very crowded. But I think it's going to be an intimate time for us during the Christmas holidays. So
came on.
It's going to be an intimate time. So you know what though? What I may do though is, Tracy, you know, you mentioned our house to house. We don't get to do that as much, but I may try to hit a couple of y'all during Christmas or during my downtime during
Hey,
Christmas, just to see.
Hey, people, let's talk to Mark. Happy Thanksgiving.
Doing a show.
My big brother.
Welcome to another episode of Hashtag.
Hey, girl, where you been?
I'm in Lake Charles.
Oh, Lord, don't tell nobody.
Okay.
Gee, what's up, baby?
What's going on, Mark?
She killing me without no bullets.
She killing you. Tracy ain't killing you. She taking care of you. I know my girl. She taking care of you.
Mimi, where you at all decorated up for Christmas?
Mama Neil said, hey.
Tell her, hey.
Hey, mommy.
You decorated nice over there, girl. Where you steal all them Christmas things from?
Look, she need to come to my house to decorate, Mark.
Thanksgiving holiday.
That's nice. You got it nice. Well, y'all gonna enjoy y'all show, because how you gonna be on conference with wine? I don't understand it.
This
Martha, I'm
is
drinking
not a
tea.
conference. This is
I'm
hashtag. I'm
drinking
just saying,
tea.
Buddy. Okay.
girl.
That's why I
Tracy
turned
was
my
all in the
camera off.
comments. Well, let me tell y'all what Tracy said. Chat.
I had to turn.
Tell Mark to be
She
quiet.
said Mark must have come in the room because you had turned your camera off.
Yeah, I was
Tracy.
like, be quiet. Talking so loud. Just talking about this country.
That's funny. That's funny. I'm gonna have to make an airport run, so I'm gonna
So you're not gonna do the house to house drop.
the whole time. But yeah, I think I'm gonna try to
Tina
get
then walked
around
in and she
and
fussed
see.
about her whipped cream, girl.
Because you ate it all?
Did you eat all the whipped cream? I said just put a little bit on
Like
top
I
of
may
the
get
cream.
out there to the
We
Cooper
made those
Estate
You
and
want
go
one?
visit.
Yes, come on out to the
I
Cooper
haven't been
Estate.
out there in a while to
I don't
see
know.
the girls.
Chocolate chip.
Look, so let
Bring
me
me
tell
one.
y'all, next week. Yeah, that's Delana. That's her. Oh, that's her background. Yes.
Hey Tina, come to the new house.
You know, virtual shopping is the thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have 4 people who you can virtually shop with. We're gonna have Carla's Creations. You know, Miss Carla has her jewelry.
Oh, yeah, Mimi, you need to get that to us sooner rather than later because I'm already doing my Christmas shopping. So
Yes. And then
Mhm.
Andre has her wreaths.
Yeah.
Ah.
And then we also have the lady who makes the candles,
Mhm.
and then Miss Jackie who makes her cakes.
Yes.
But you need Mimi, hurry up and get them on so I can because I am about buying black for the holidays.
Yes, definitely.
Supporting.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
because a lot of small businesses were hit during the,
Yep.
hard during the pandemic.
Exactly.
And so we've been very intentional and deliberate about that and supporting small business owners, but minority businesses.
So speaking of Miss Carla, happy birthday, Miss Carla. Yesterday was Miss
Happy
Carla's
birthday.
birthday. And I wore this and this in honor of Miss Carla because she purchased this for me just out the blue. She just brought me a gift. And then Delana, your birthday is coming up. So I think we'll do something special. Let's do something. When is your birthday? Let me look at the calendar. What day is it?
Friday. And then a Wednesday?
It's not a Friday.
Oh, that's
Tracy,
right.
But I'll
Mine
be
is
on
Sunday.
vacation.
I'm the 13th.
Oh, that's right. Because Kim.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
When is yours, Kim?
The 13th.
So you're the
Kim,
13th.
she's the same day as my aunt.
Lataine's is the 15th.
She's
So
the
let's
15th.
do like a little Zoom birthday party. Are you gonna do like a drive-by birthday?
We should. How about you
Now we
surprise
We
me?
should.
How about you surprise me, Mimi? I've surprised several people with drive-bys for their
Because, you know,
birthdays.
I'm down for you. I've done a birthday party for Tracy twice. I'm down with it. I'll make it happen. We need to call Courtney.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Mimi will make it happen. Mimi's
I will
never
make
done
it
a
happen.
birthday
I'm the
for
party
me.
girl. That's why
It's-
COVID is so hard for me because you know I'm an
It
extrovert.
is.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is my Jubilee year. I think I will. We can definitely do that, but I'm thinking I'm gonna do a brunch or two at a couple of my spots. With you got to get your friends
Yep.
in small groups.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm thinking a brunch or two. So Gladys's is definitely on deck.
Well,
Oh,
here's
Grace's.
if it's
Gladys's. I'm in the wrong city.
Yeah, I was going to say Gladys. I don't know that one. But
you can find some place that if the weather is nice, because Houston is iffy. Just because of December don't mean it's gonna be cold.
Yeah.
That's true.
So if the weather permits, we can either go to a patio and just kind of spread out, or find somebody's backyard and
Mhm.
spread out and just have some cocktails and just kind of have our mask if need be. I mean, because I see y'all on a regular basis. I
You
know.
who you should call. If you try to do the house, call Yvonne.
Facts.
We haven't seen Yvonne in a while.
Let's do it. So I will call
Mhm.
her tomorrow, but hey, Yvonne is of a certain age and she might not want our asses at her house.
This is true.
We might have to call the
You know
tank.
what, Mimi? Now you funny of a certain age.
Yeah.
Mimi, Yvonne ain't that much older than us.
not.
This is
No,
my Jubilee
but
year. So you know, I'm of a certain age in a couple of weeks. This is the
Uh,
Jubilee
Oh,
year.
of a certain age.
I'm of a real certain age compared to all of you guys. So let's not talk about the certain and the season and the
Yeah. See,
vintage and all the rest of
Mimi's
that.
still comfortably in her 40s, relaxing and chilling.
40, me and Tracy 49. It's over. It's a wrap.
I wasn't
I
calling
remember
your age
40.
out.
I think I look
I
good.
just said it's my Jubilee year. For you young people, go look it up so you know what that means.
Mm,
Hmm.
Yes,
Hmm.
indeed.
mm.
And looking well, by may I say,
Thank you,
Delana,
Kim.
looking really nice.
Thank
Yes.
you, Kim.
I
I'm still
still
trying
look
to
good.
hold
We
on
still
to
look
about
good.
36, 37. That's what I'm trying. That's what I'm going for.
You got it?
Tracy,
Trying
your
to hold on to that.
back.
My what?
Hair is really growing back. You gonna let it grow
What
out?
it is? What's her name? Mimi. Yes, her name. Mimi, my
That's her
hairstyle.
name.
That's the stylist.
Yes.
A lot of them braids grow are nice.
You know what? I was one of those that had to have it done for Thanksgiving. So, you know, visit James Alexander Salon anytime. The proprietor, MemeMichelle Coleman, you know,
And
hashtag I'm just saying, she did my braids. Thank you, Mimi.
Somebody said through December, babies, Jubilee, she will be. I'm looking at the questions right now.
Oh, they're sending questions. I forgot your audience is interacting. I thought we were in here by ourselves.
I
I
know.
forgot. Hey, y'all.
Invite your friends. I mean, first let me want to say this. I love you guys with all my heart. You are the best thing that has ever happened to me. The Church Without Walls was the best thing that ever happened to me because I met so many wonderful people.
Yes.
Shout out to Pastor West and the whole TCWW family. Because, man.
Because it wasn't just about him and how he preaches, it's the family that we acquired.
Yes.
Who else gonna meet their husband at the Church Without Walls and then they come get on our Zoom show and say, what are we doing?
Too much.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have 3 other people from the praise team because I've been blessed to sing some Sundays. Tracy's has been blessed to sing some Sundays, and I'm doing Christmas carols with friends on the 13th. So
I can't wait.
Michelle, Gigi, Brian, and Todd.
I miss y'all. I miss
We
the
miss you
choir.
too.
Oh my God.
Y'all have no idea how much I miss everybody. And just knowing that I'm not in the city, you would think, you know, because we don't see each other all the time, but just knowing I am not there just makes the heart grow even more fonder and miss you guys so much more.
Well, that's okay, because when things open up, Kim, we got to all get together. I know you got to go in a minute, Delana, because you got to go to the airport.
We got an airport run. Yeah,
but
be on
I
time.
am actually having a spring bling May 8th from 6 to 10. So whether
that's what we talked about. Okay, yeah.
Yes. So whether we are still in the pandemic or not, if we still like are having some COVID issues, everybody just bring their mask because it's outside and we'll be able to fellowship together. I think it's time that we fellowship together, even if it's safely, because God didn't make us to be alone.
No, he didn't.
God didn't make us to be apart. So let's get ready for this MemeMichelle hashtag. I'm just saying spring bling, baby. We got the music. We're going to have the cocktails. Everybody bring a bottle and a side. That's the entry fee. Bottle, side. Say it with me. Bottle, side. Yes, indeed. Oh, somebody said.
I'm going to make that macaroni and cheese your daughter was trying to make.
Please do. Please, please.
Oh, wait, Tracy.
We need to get together. I'm gonna help her with that. So she can get
her Thanksgiving dinner was not the best.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I did no cooking.
Oh.
I let my sister and my daughter cook.
Oh.
And she said it didn't.
It just didn't.
No. And the baby tried. Well, I call her the baby. She's a grown woman, but she tried the macaroni and cheese, Tracy.
She gonna be getting married soon, Kim.
That was Kim.
No,
I still use your recipe, Delana.
yeah, that's what you should use.
I still do.
As you
I
should.
just change up sometimes my cheese, the different
Yeah,
cheese I
there
use.
you go.
But I
There
still,
you go.
Delana,
Well,
make
You
I
can
do a
take that
really mean
macaroni, throw that, I don't eat seafood, but you can throw that lobster in there and have you some lobster mac and cheese.
yeah,
That's what
Go
I'm
ahead and,
talking about.
throw,
yeah.
some of
Yeah.
our counterparts.
Seafood and
Counterparts,
cheese.
they like to put ham in their mac and cheese.
Damn.
You can do some different things with
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Crab,
This
macaroni,
dinner.
crab meat in there.
somebody
Yeah, I do
on the
that.
message keeps talking about Coleman, my ASS. Okay, if you don't like my last name, you can change it.
I know
Oh,
that.
is that who we think it is saying that?
Oh,
He's on, he's listening.
Hey, brother, what's going on? Look, is that who I think that is saying that?
If you
Yeah,
don't
if you
like it,
don't like it, I second that. Then change it.
right.
We'll all be there. Change it. I double dog dare you. Change it. Don't change it, bro. Change it.
I want to do a year in review, like from January of 2020 to New Year's Eve. And I would love for you guys to be my panel. So we could just go through, like, because you had
People gonna be feeling sorry for me. I give them my year in review.
we're going to do a year in review. And so we can do what 2021 has to come for us, because prayer is powerful. We can change some things if we all come together.
Yes,
Unified
I agree.
prayer. Not a selfish prayer, but let's change this world. Let's change marriages. Let's change families. Let's change depression. Let's just change things, because God says if two or more are gathered together,
Yes.
He is in the midst. So let's do it. We're gonna talk about some of the
When
funny
we do
stuff
that,
that
Mimi,
happened in
can
2020.
you follow that up? Because Tracy brought up a good point. We did vision boards at the beginning of the year or at the end of the year. Can we do a vision board show? So let's.
Absolutely. Do y'all want to do it in January, or you want to do it at the end of the year?
I like to have my vision board at the end of the year. I like J1. I'm walking in with the board, knowing the plan,
Okay.
knowing what I'm expecting.
Have your cocktail ready, whether it's tea or whatever you want. We're going to do a year in review, and we're going to do our vision boards of what we would like God to do in our lives for 2021.
Yes, I like that idea.
If we're here actually doing that needs to be a praise party too, because like you said, a lot of people have not survived this and haven't.
Oh,
I'm so grateful.
What I didn't say today when we were at church, because I have the privilege of still attending church without congregation. So we were rehearsing, getting ready for Christmas, and the day I got COVID, one of my clients' grandmother had COVID too. We got COVID at the same time, and she died last week.
Oh,
I'm so blessed and I'm so grateful, because who am I that I didn't pass and she did? You understand what I'm saying? So we have to look at things. It's not my time. I never felt like I was going to die. And I know people, she's still talking about COVID until you get it.
Yes.
If it affects you like it affected me, then I'm going to keep talking about it, because I want to keep bringing awareness to the coronavirus. It is real. Like I was telling Kim, I still have a pain in my chest that's consistent. And sometimes when I take a deep breath, it's really sore. Sometimes I just want to go to sleep and I just can't control it. So, but I am going to work out tomorrow, whether I'm tired or not. Whether I don't feel like I have the endurance or not, I'm going to push my body to see what I can do. And then just go from there, because I worked really hard to get myself back in shape. So I love you guys. You two don't leave. I know Delana has to go, but so don't forget to tune in. Next week we're gonna be
to your watchers and listeners, Mimi, to your subscribers.
Yeah,
Thank you for having me.
If you have not subscribed, ring that bell for notifications.
Yeah, ring that bell.
We're gonna have shopping next week, and then the week after that, we're gonna have Christmas carols with friends, and then the week after that, y'all not ready. my mom and her sisters, holidays with the Lee sisters and brother.
Oh my.
Yeah, because if you want to know where I get my crazy from, you first must go to my lineage. So I'm going to have my mom and her sisters and her brother on. And then the week after that, we'll do a year in review. So remember to laugh, remember to love, remember to be the light, and always bear good fruit. This is hashtag I'm just saying. Love you guys.